Hey, what's up guys? This video is going to be a little bit different today. I'm actually going to be talking about a 411 missing case that David Paulides talked about in one of his books, the Missing Hunters book, Thomas Messick. He was actually my grandpa's best friend, and he was actually hunting. My grandpa was hunting with him when he went missing. And just wanted to show you guys, I'm actually at his headstone right now, and as you can see, it says missing on it. That's a picture of him, just to show you. Thomas Messick, and you can find him in the Missing Hunters book. Now I just wanted to talk about the case a little bit. David Paulides talked about the case in his book, but it was just pretty weird how he's still never been found. It's 2018 December, still hasn't been found. No trace of him has ever been found, and he went missing. And right here you can see missing November 15th, 2015. And in the case, he was actually 82 years old, I think he was. Was it 82? Yeah, I think he was 82 years old. And he had one eye. And they just left him to sit there to wait for the deer, and they were gonna drive him. It was my grandpa and another buddy named Sid. And David Paulides actually came to my town and interviewed my grandpa, Thomas Messick's wife, and Sid. It's pretty cold out right now. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit, and I'm a little bit sick too. But so yeah, they were trying to drive the deer to him. He was sitting by himself, and after they came back to where he was missing. He was gone. They started searching for him. They couldn't find him. Obviously, they went to the police. A huge search started. There was at least 200 people. Nothing for them. No trace. Nothing at all. Then FBI actually came into it, as David Paulides talked about too, and like he says, they always just come in and just watch and see what's going on. They don't actually get involved in the investigation. But when the weather clears up, because up in the Adirondacks right now, he went missing at Lily Pond Lake, or Lily Pond, up in the Adirondacks. It's kind of near Lake George, and there's probably snow up there right now, so I'm gonna wait till it's probably like March, and I'm gonna go up there and do another video, maybe looking for him, talking about it and all that stuff. But yeah, it's very sad. It was my grandpa's best friend, and he went missing while he was hunting with him. Mysterious cases in a mysterious way, just like all the other cases in David Paulides. And there was actually another hunter that went missing in this same exact area, the Lily Pond, before my grandpa's best friend, Thomas Messick. I don't mean to say my grandpa's best friend. I don't want to disrespect Thomas Messick. His name is Thomas Messick. But let me give you another look at this again. Rest in peace to Thomas Messick. And nobody knows what it could be. Obviously, David Paulides never comes to any conclusions on what it is. So I don't know what could have happened to him. It could have been foul play. Somebody took his body. I don't know. But there was no trace of him found. There was a huge search. And just like all the other ones in the missing 411 cases. They're never found. And I'm not going to go into theories or anything right now. maybe when I do another video, I'll talk about theories, because I'm not going to go into that right now. And to me, for the FBI to be getting involved, there has to be some reason for them to be going there, because it doesn't make sense for them to be going to all these cases, because they're only supposed to be going into real cases that they know about, homicides and foul play. This is just missing people when they come up on these cases, so they must know something, and they're not telling anything. Like I said, I'm gonna go there probably like March, maybe earlier, whenever the snow clears up in the Adirondacks, but it's in the lower Adirondacks. It's not real high in the Adirondacks, so could be quicker. It's just a real sad thing that this happened. When I talked to my grandpa about it, he was the one that was with them. He's just in awe. You could tell in his face that he has no clue to what happened to his best friend. And I've talked to him a few times about it, and he just puts a sad face on and just says, I have no clue what could have happened to him. They just wish they knew what happened to Tom. And again, March 14th, 1933, missing November 15th, 2015. Rest in peace to Thomas Messick. I've known him my whole life. He was my grandpa's best friend. They were very close. He was, pretty much like an uncle to me. That's why I had to make this video. And he was obviously in the military. That was him back in the day. Obviously not a newborn picture. When he went missing, he only had one eye. And like David Paulides said, a lot of the times it's either they're like physicists, very smart people, or there's something wrong with the person. Maybe like Tom, he only had one eye. He was 82 years old, and most of the time it's elderly people or it's kids. So what is really going on? Please leave comments. Let me know what you personally think about the 411 missing people, David Paulides. But yeah, I just wanted to shed a little light to this whole situation, get it out there a little bit. Maybe somebody will come up and end up finding him. You never know. Maybe someone knows something. David Paulides talked about him in one of his missing hunters interviews, and besides that, there's like a couple of news clips that were from when he went missing. Besides that, there's only like 3 videos on him. So to me, I feel like I need to get it out there more and let people know. That Thomas Messick is still missing. It's just shocking to me too. And the craziest part about it is, I've been listening to David Paulides for 6 years probably. It's 5 years, maybe 4. I don't know. Maybe not that much, but at least a couple years before Thomas Messick even went missing. That's the craziest part about it. Somebody so close to me went missing, and David Paulides actually put them in his book. But I would like to shout out David Paulides too, for actually bringing light to that too and putting it in his book, and actually bringing light to the whole situation of people going missing in national parks. I praise David Paulides for that. and anybody else that's trying to do the same thing, find out what's really going on. Paulides also mentioned that when they called the search, wow, I'm sorry, I can't even talk. But when they called the searchers in or whatever, they let the 3 shots off to see if he would hear it, and they might even have done that before those searchers came in, and no response. That means that he was out of the area, either maybe incoherent, he couldn't say anything, he didn't have his gun to shoot back to tell them where he was. Something very weird happened that day. Whether it was foul play, which I don't know if it was foul play. I think it was something out of this world that happened at Thomas Messick. Because it just doesn't make sense. And I would just like to end this video with a moment of silence for Thomas Messick. Rest in peace, Thomas Messick. Rest in peace, Tom. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll make another video.